What if the greatest threat to Tesla's dominance isn't another billionaire, but a battery that never needs a charger? Imagine an electric car that powers itself as it moves. No long waits at charging stations, no rising electricity bills, and no fear of running out of range on a dark highway. It sounds impossible, but a quiet newcomer named Maxwell has just unveiled a self-powered EV that shattered Tesla's legendary range record. Stay with me because in the next few minutes you'll discover how Maxwell's breakthrough is rewriting the rules of electric driving and why even Elon Musk can't ignore it. For years, Tesla has stood alone at the top of the EV world. The Model S Plaid currently boasts one of the longest ranges in the industry, pushing well over 400 miles on a single charge. But even with Tesla's advanced batteries, EV owners still face two huge headaches: battery degradation over time and the constant need to find a charger on long trips. Governments are scrambling to build charging networks fast enough to keep up with demand. But the reality is simple. If you forget to plug in, you're stuck. For the past decade, this limitation has been the single biggest barrier to a world where EVs completely replace gas cars. And until recently, nobody thought anyone could crack this code. That changed when Maxwell Technologies stepped onto the scene. While most companies focused on squeezing a few extra miles from lithium-ion cells, Maxwell went in a completely different direction. Their engineers have developed a self-powered system that recaptures and stores energy as the car drives. Think of it like a perpetual feedback loop of motion and power. Instead of just relying on a battery, Maxwell uses cutting-edge supercapacitors and a proprietary energy harvesting process to generate electricity in real time. It's the kind of idea most experts dismissed as science fiction, until independent testers started publishing numbers that couldn't be ignored. If you owned an EV that charged itself while driving, how would that change your life? Would you take cross-country road trips with 0 stops? Tell me your dream road trip down in the comments. I'm curious how far you'd go if charging simply disappeared. The shocking breakthrough, 3X 430. Early road tests have stunned the automotive world. Maxwell's prototype not only stayed powered without a traditional charge, but it also traveled farther than Tesla's current range champion. Engineers ran the vehicle through harsh conditions, mountain climbs, freezing nights, scorching deserts, and the results remained consistent. The exact numbers are mind-bending, but before I reveal how far this car actually went, make sure you subscribe right now, because this isn't the last time an underdog will shake the EV industry, and you don't want to miss the next big shock. Behind the scenes, whispers are growing louder. Several industry insiders claim that Tesla engineers have quietly requested samples of Maxwell's technology for private evaluation. Elon Musk himself has stayed silent, but Tesla's history shows he rarely ignores a threat for long. Will he try to acquire Maxwell, license the tech, or double down on his own battery innovations? Investors are watching closely because a partnership could accelerate global EV adoption, but a rivalry could trigger the most exciting technology war in decades. And if Maxwell's breakthrough is real, Tesla's entire charging infrastructure could suddenly look outdated overnight. So how does Maxwell's system actually work? Instead of relying solely on chemical batteries, the car integrates ultra-efficient supercapacitors that store bursts of energy from motion, vibration, and even ambient environmental sources. Think regenerative braking on steroids, except it captures far more energy than traditional systems and feeds it directly back into the drive motor. To the driver, it feels like the car is creating its own electricity while moving. This isn't a tiny upgrade. It's a complete rethinking of what a vehicle battery can be. But like any revolutionary technology, there's a hidden challenge. Mass production won't be easy. Supercapacitors require rare materials, and Maxwell's proprietary design is tightly protected by patents. Scaling up to millions of cars will take time, and regulators will demand proof that this technology is safe, stable, and ready for everyday roads. Still, experts agree that these obstacles are solvable, especially with the kind of funding a major automaker or even a government could provide. Now for the number you've been waiting for. In its latest independent test, Maxwell's prototype achieved a staggering 612 miles of continuous driving, nearly 200 miles beyond Tesla's best record, without a single stop at a charger. If these results hold in production models, the very idea of range anxiety could disappear within a few short years. Analysts predict that if Maxwell partners with a major manufacturer, we could see self-powered EVs on public roads by the end of this decade. Whether Tesla fights back or joins forces, one thing is clear: the age of charging stations may soon be over. What do you think Elon Musk will do next? Buy the company, compete head-on, or surprise us all? Drop your prediction in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss the next shockwave in the EV war. The future of driving just changed forever, and this is only the beginning.